So, in addition to the federal aid that we just talked about, there's also state aid through Vermont. And this, we see sometimes people leaving some funds on the table that they would have been eligible for. So there are multiple kinds of grants that are offered by the state of Vermont. The Vermont Grant, and when people refer to that, they're typically referring to the Vermont Degree Grant. And that can be for full-time students, including early college students, which is unusual, as well as part-time students. You don't have to be taking a full load in order to apply for a Vermont grant. The early college stipend, I believe we talk about a little bit later, Carrie.
We do.
Okay. There's 802 Opportunity, which is a new program that has come up in the last few years, where the Vermont Legislature has supported students attending Community College of Vermont, as well as an advancement grant, which is for students that are pursuing things that may not be a degree program, or they are not Title IV eligible. And then there are also micro grants, which are pools of emergency money, small amounts to help a student who may drop out or be unable to complete their program due to a small expense. All right, so let's talk about how to get it. Who is eligible? You do need to be a Vermont resident. And in Vermont, residency is defined as having been in the state for more than 1 year, so more than 12 months. You have to be an eligible citizen or not a US citizen or eligible non-citizen as defined by the question on the Vermont grant. It gives very clear information about refugee, asylee, and other statuses that are eligible. You need to be enrolled in or enrolling in an undergraduate program leading to a degree, diploma, or certificate. This is for the degree grant, not necessarily for the advancement grant. You have to have financial need as determined for the VSAC grant program, and much of that is from FAFSA information. You have to maintain satisfactory academic progress and be attending an eligible institution that is allowed to have state funding. You also can not have received more than the equivalent of 10 full-time semesters of the Vermont grants unless you are in the Doctor of Medicine program at UVM or any Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program anywhere and a Vermont resident. You also have to not have received your bachelor's degree for the Vermont degree grant. Once you have received a bachelor's degree, you are no longer eligible for this funding, except if you are in the Doctor of Medicine program at UVM or any Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program. And you also have to not owe a refund to any federal or state grant or scholarship program. This is not the same as owing back student loans. This is specifically you had grant money that was overpaid or returned and that you have to compensate for. And then I'm going to pass it over to Carrie to talk about how to actually apply for the Vermont grant.